So we are back with another episode of upcoming mods for Fallout 4. If you guys have never seen the series before, basically I look at some currently work in progress mods by different mod authors in the community. A lot of these images are on Nexus, a lot of the videos are on YouTube. I'll have a link to everything down below. I really encourage you guys to check them out, especially some of those YouTube links. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, whatever it may be. Kicking things off, we actually have the Service R Redux. So this is pretty interesting. The Service R is something you can download right now. It was made by Deadpool 2099 as part of the larger Fallout 4 New Vegas, and it was a big release. A lot of people are anticipating this, and finally getting one was a huge deal. Now we actually have a few of them, as well as another one that's a work in progress. Deadpool here mentions how it actually started as an update to his existing mod, but as he got further and further into it, he decided that he's actually going to make it a standalone release because of how much content is going on here. He more or less mentions how he's rebuilding the mod from the ground up, which is really exciting for me. I'm definitely in the minority on this one, but I felt like the original service rifle, although a really cool mod, definitely had a little bit to be desired there. It wasn't top notch, and getting this new Redux version, hopefully that's a little bit crisper and looking a little bit better, will be really cool. So we have another update to the LSW. I've been showing you guys a lot of this over the past few weeks, but this time, outside of just images, we also have a work in progress video of those animations. The full video will be linked down below in the description. You can find it on the mod author's channel, but it looks really good. I definitely like what I'm seeing here. I think it's going to be a cool LMG to kind of space out Fallout 4. We haven't had too many of these mods over the past few months, and this one in particular is pretty lore friendly. I know a lot of people really like that and enjoy when mods do go out of their way to do that, and this is definitely going to be one of those ones people like. So we do have the M29. It's going to be part of a larger mod, as you can see down below. With a lot of the stuff of Wars I have shown you, it's been a replacer for something in Fallout 4. This time around, it's actually going to be modifying the existing 44p that you can get through vanilla Fallout 4. The main thing to note in these images is that thing on top of it. That's going to be a custom laser sight, otherwise known as the LPC laser sight. One of the premier laser sights in the 80s is what he says in his post. Obviously, it's extreme, over the top, meant to be kind of funny, I think more so than anything else, but also fairly practical. You know, it still is a laser sight after all. Either way, I really like what I'm seeing here. He also mentions how he's going to be combining the level list of the 44p as well as the Western R that was introduced in Nuka World. They're two very similar pieces of equipment in Fallout 4, and having them use the same attachment system will be really nice. So I don't know if this is a joke or what, but this is actually going to be the Nerf Longshot. So of course the Nerf Longshot is a toy that you can get. Pretty iconic one. I actually owned one of these as a kid. I might still own it somewhere, but either way, someone is bringing that into Fallout 4 at least somewhat. It looks pretty cool, but one concern I do have is this mod author has posted a ton of work in progress content over the past months, and nothing has been released yet. So although it looks really cool and I would love to have it in game and I want to share it with you because of how unique and different it is, we'll see if this actually gets implemented. So this one's a little bit different. We do have V's Scaver art. So there's a lot of different art or kind of settlement object art mods in Fallout 4, but a lot of them go for the modern art route. Some even go for the 60s route, but I'm just not a huge fan of a lot of them. I feel like they don't necessarily fit in the post-apocalypse like V's Scaver art does. More or less what this is doing is taking some of the objects that you actually do find in Fallout 4 and putting them together for art pieces. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is way more plausible and way better looking than a lot of the other art mods or kind of settlement object mods we do have for Fallout 4. It's really simple and it has a totally different themes than a lot of those other ones, but it's something that I really like. This mod author has actually posted a few other image sets of this mod that I'll have a link down below, so you can check those out if you're interested. So we have some more updates to the Lost Vault. This is something that I've showed you a few times now. More or less, it's going to be a new vault in Fallout 4 located in the glowing sea and having a very haunting or scary theme underlying it. It is really cool. It is by Spiffy Skytrooper, who has created all of your favorite environmental mods, and the work in progress pictures we've seen so far do look really good. I definitely think these pictures have shown how good of a job he's done at creating this haunted or horror theme. It just looks cool and it makes you feel a little bit uneasy. Either way, I think the pictures largely speak for themselves. This is something I'm very excited for. We don't really know if there's going to be a quest associated with it or it's just going to be like a new location to explore, but either way, again, I think it looks cool and I'm excited. So last but not least, we have the final work in progress for the militarized Minutemen. A lot of you guys have been asking me for this one, and we do have an update finally. The mod author now basically mentions how what's left to do is actually incorporate this into the level list, but otherwise it is largely feature complete, which is exciting and it looks really cool. As you can see, there's a ton of new content here that we haven't necessarily seen. Some of the other ones, that gas mask as well as the British mask, but just in general, this looks amazing and it's something that I know a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. A proper kind of militarization of the Minutemen is something that a lot of people have started work in progress for, but never actually finished. Either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. As always, again, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.